Hi, long time no see when it comes to the MSFS and a 1050 Ti laptop. I haven't been playing this game in a long time with my laptop because I've already moved to the desktop, but nothing fancy there. But now we are going to just take a quick look how the 40th anniversary edition is working with 1050 Ti. So let's get right to it. So here we are flying at the Helsinki using the new French heli, and we have a medium settings. All stock medium, and it runs roughly between 25 and maybe 27 frames per second, but it is quite laggy. I guess the frame time is quite high. Even if we take the flight to the more sparse area, it's still kinda lagging a little bit. It can't quite achieve a stable 30 frame rate. We're lagging a little and it has that sticky feeling in it. But it works. So the ultimate question is, can you use your 1050 Ti laptop to play Microsoft Flight Simulator, the 40th anniversary edition? And the answer is yes, you can. So it really does work, and it looks quite nice too. I mean, one thing you have to consider if you're playing in a laptop, the screen is probably something like 17 or 19 inch, maybe even 15. So in a 1080p screen, the pixels are quite small, so some of the details don't really bother you the same way they would if you have, like really big screen. However, if we tweak the settings a little bit, just taking the effects and shadows and other stuff and turn it down a little bit, it really starts to run quite fine. It's much more easier to hit the 30 frames, and it is much more constant. So lots of that lag and stickiness goes away, and it becomes smooth and quite nice experience. But how about the airliners? I mean, that is a big thing for a lot of people when it comes to the civil aviation. So I'm quite glad to show that it works quite fun too. Considering that you're taking Airbus at low level flight over New York, it's still pretty cool. Although in this case you can see how the details in the distance are quite low. The good thing is that if you're taking Airbus out, you're probably flying in a nice amounts of degrees, so you can't really see a shit anyway. So long story short, the answer to the ultimate question is yes, it works. Now there is one other thing that you may not have considered yet. If so happens that you live in Europe, and if so happens that you're, how would I put this nicely, certain people have been incompetent, and it just so happens to be that your energy prices are quite high, you are going to like the fact that 1050 Ti doesn't take all that much power or electricity, so it's going to be a smaller bill end of this month. So all the bullshit aside, yes, go for it and have fun. Bye.